From Lalate News headquarters in Santa Monica, this is Mornings Lalate.
Good morning. You have a bill passed by the Senate minutes ago. It's Saturday morning, March 6, 2021, and your Senate has just approved your $1,400 third stimulus check bill, with VP Harris giving the tie-breaking vote. It's off to the House and then to the President's table as early as the end of the day. You will have a law as early as later today. $1,400 third stimulus check bill has finally passed. After weeks of questioning, the bill is becoming law. Congratulations. The big top of the hour of Mornings LA continues starting right now, as the start is already underway for forced stimulus, reoccurring stimulus, SSI and SSDI, standalone bill for Elizabeth Warren, and more. The excitement is unfolding. I'm here, you're here, and within just days, so too will be your $1,400 third stimulus check. We did it. This is Mornings LA. Congratulations, because you have a passed bill in the Senate. Congratulations, you owe it. You deserve it. We did it. The Purple Power, the family of this channel, everyone, congratulations. If you weren't on with me on the recording right before this, just about 30 minutes ago, I delivered the breaking news as it happened at about 9:20, about 35 minutes ago on the West Coast, about 12:30 on the East Coast. The U.S. Senate has approved your $1,400 third stimulus check bill. Congratulations. You have done it. It's now back to the House for a quick vote, and that vote could happen later today, and then it's off to the President's table to be signed into law as early as the end of the day, and then you would get your third stimulus check within 3 days after him signing into law. It will be next week. Congratulations. Wow. And guess what? This recording is even getting you ready for fourth stimulus. Oh yeah, and fifth stimulus. Wow, who is in the room? There are so many people in the room. If you have not hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let me see who is filling up the room this morning. There's so much exciting news across the board. There is Blossom, and there's Alma, and there's Steve, and there's Kimberly, and there's Silva, and there's Renee, and then Christina, and Harry, and then Deborah, and then Nett, and Ricky. Now I can't even read it. Now it's moving too fast. There's Susan and Lewis from New York. Okay, now we're flying. Now it's, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How are you? I can't even read it now. It's, how are you? Hello. How are you? Oh my goodness. There's Scott. I think I can see a few words. Dean. I can sort of Marie. Monica. Oh my goodness. The excitement's just incredible. Lisa and Ashley and God and Vanessa, Tammy, and oh my God, Seth. I wish I had a camera on the screen, but I guess you can see this. I guess you can see the comments as well. It's unreal. It's just absolutely unreal. Congratulations. Let me tell you what's happening. If you've not hit that subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. I got to tell you why. It's not just because of today. It's because of fourth stimulus. Fourth stimulus, which I'm going over in this recording, oh my goodness, it's actually going faster now, the screen. It's going about 40 miles an hour. It's moving faster than Mitch's lobsters. Fourth stimulus is already heating up, and I'm going to go over fourth stimulus in this video because it's just around the corner. It's hitting up right away. But I'm going to go over that SSI and SSDI push as well. Let me tell you what's happening with the bill. First, if you're a longtime viewer, you know that you're getting everything, that was a super chat, which I couldn't see. I can't even see anything now. Now I can't see anything. So if you're sending a super chat, I thank you, because I literally cannot see it now. It's going too fast. Your $14 on a third stimulus check bill will deliver the following: $1,400 for an individual, $14 for a child, $1,400 for adult dependent, $1,400 taken out for debt collection, not taken out for debt collection, not taken out for child support, not taken out for back taxes. If you're on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, and Railroad benefits, you get a $14 stimulus check. Everyone's getting a $14 stimulus check. When? You would get it about 3 days after the president signs it into law. If the president signs it into law today, you could start seeing some viewers getting it as early as Tuesday. Other viewers maybe Wednesday, Thursday. Yes, it's that soon. It's literally that soon. How are you going to get it? Some will get it by direct deposit. Some will get a paper check. Some will get it by debit card. The next item would be I'm going in order of what items you could literally physically get. The next item is Stimulus Stampede for that EIDL grant. If you have a Schedule C, you can get a $5,000 EIDL grant. Thank you, David Judge, for the super chat. That's even if you got an EIDL before. Why? Because the third stimulus package has a provision in there. It has to pay out very, very, very fast, about 14 days. Thank you. Someone else just became Barbara. Thank you for becoming a Purple Hawk. That EIDL grant is only has 2 eligibility criterion. It's very easy to get it. You are less than 10 employees, which is probably you. Thank you, Diane, for the super chat. And you had a 50% reduction of your income because of the pandemic. That's pretty easy. Stimulus Stampede. You want to be a member. You want to, or at least subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, because that's going to be Stimulus Stampede. Everyone's going to want that right away. As a member, you get a copy of the bill. Let me tell you, everything in the bill survived with the exception of 2 modifications. Let me tell you the modifications right now. The first one was changed by the House, by the Senate last week, and that's basically the phase out of the stimulus check. If normally you would still get a stimulus check if you made over $75,000, it would just get smaller and would phase out at $100,000. This time it's phased out at $80,000. The second one is the unemployment benefits were changed last night. Bottom line, before I get to the details, it makes no financial difference for you because it's still the same amount of money. For people who make more than $40,000 but less than $80,000, you'll actually make money on the deal. Let me tell you what it is. UI, PUA, FPUC, and PEUC will be extended 1 extra week, so it's going to go into September instead of August. Okay, so you're going to get an extra week of benefits, not just your FPUC, but also your UI. So let's say your UI is $200 a week. You're going to get $500, for example. So you're getting that extra add-on. But your FPUC is reduced to $100 a week between March and August to $300, not $400. Okay, but here's where the makeup is. This is where you catch up. Jennifer, thank you for the super chat. If you, it is the following. The first $10,200 of your unemployment benefits are tax-free. It's not quite clear just yet, but it looks like they are going to say it's $10,200 from your March to August unemployment benefits will be tax-free. What does that mean? I ran the math last night. Basically, if you make less than $25,000, this is a wash, meaning you're not going to gain money on this deal. You're not going to lose money on the deal. It's going to be almost the exact same amount of money. But if you make over $40,000 to $80,000, because you're in a 25% tax bracket, you actually normally would pay a lot. You would pay a certain amount more in taxes than someone who made less. You actually make money on the deal because of the $10,000 to $10,200 of free unemployment, tax-free unemployment. Bottom line is it's either a wash or a better financial deal for you. There you go. What are the other items in the third stimulus package? So the other items of the third stimulus package are, if you have a child age 5 to newborn, you're going to get $3,600 plus $1,400. You get $5,000 for that child, per child. You'll get the $14 stimulus check with yours. Thank you, Mr. Black Tie, for the super chat. You'll get $14 stimulus check for them with yours. And then you'll get $300 a month starting in the month of July for each of those children 5 to newborn. If you have a child 17 to 6, you will get the $250 a month starting in the month of July for 1 year plus a $1,400. Wonderful. It's absolutely incredible. Again, that's per child. It's automatic. The stimulus check and the child's check are the only two automatic items in the third stimulus package. So what else are the other items in the stimulus package? Let me see who's first in the room. I want to lean over and celebrate with some of you. There's Sandy, and there's Jim, and there's Jacqueline, Jesus Palicio, and there's Blossom, there's Eve, and there's Dennis, and there's Babesia, and there's Edwin. We love you. I love you back, Edwin. How are you? There's Sandy, and there's Leroy, and Janice, and Lynn Glenn. Thank you, Ethel, for becoming a Purple Hawk. When is the stimulus check coming? Next week. Charlotte and Francis and Ashley and Shelly and Veronica and Victor. And there's Diana and Woody and Lori and Alma. And they're now starting to move. It's starting to move. Christy. Okay, now it's flying. Nanette and Sarah. And oh, okay, now I can't read it. There's a little bit of a delay, so there's a 2-second delay. So when I was leaning over, you still hadn't heard from me, and so now it's flying. So now I can see. Okay, it's now okay. It's like that. The other items that are in the third stimulus check package is money for rent. Rent assistance. Thank you, Tanisha, for the super chat. There's money for low income, middle class, homelessness, and also there is mortgage payment money. Even if you have a privately held mortgage, you'll generally have to be behind on the bills, and there'll be utility assistance. Guess what? I'm helping you get all that money. I'm not just here to report the news. I'm not here to just say to you, hey, a bill's passed, have a great weekend. No, I will be here to help you get all this money. Sally, I'm here to get you all this money in the third stimulus package. I'm here to get you ready to get the money on the fourth stimulus package. I'm here to help you get money on the second stimulus package. So hit that subscribe button right away. Debbie, hit that subscribe button. You want to become a member of this channel because this channel's Breaking Development is a live channel. 6 hours of live broadcasting. This is not a day to watch a tape channel. Why would you watch a tape? Why would you watch this tape? You would watch it breaking when it happened. If you were just joining me about 30 minutes ago, you saw the excitement when I first delivered on this channel when the bill was passed. And you want to hear it when it happens. You want to hear news when it happens. 6 hours of live programming. The next items in the third stimulus package, you're going to get $1,500 of hazard pay if you made less than $25,000 2019 earnings. Then paid sick leave, $1,400 a week if you have to stay home because of COVID, or the child, or the family member, or the school's closed. And then there is EIDL grant of $5,000. There's the restaurant grant up to $5 million. There's the grant to start a new business, and there's another round of PPP. And Ashley said I did a victory dance. I love it. We did it, family. Now, how about forced stimulus? Yes, it is literally around the corner. I know we're just still trying to digest the excitement of third stimulus, but it's literally around the corner because it has to be done by May. Russell, thank you for the for the dancing lemon. I appreciate it. Forced stimulus is getting incredibly exciting. Why? because 11 Democrats this week said, you know what, we'll give you the vote. Thank you, Jeff, for the super chat. We'll give you the votes for the third stimulus package, but when you go to do the fourth stimulus package, we're going to demand reoccurring stimulus checks. Christina, thank you for the super chat. We're going to demand reoccurring stimulus checks. 11 Democrats, including Bernie Sanders and Ron Wyden here looking at, said we're going to demand reoccurring stimulus checks. This means a check every month. There's Bonnie, there's Margaret, there's Rachel, there's Reed. A stimulus check every month. We don't know the amount because they didn't say it, but presumably the check would be $1,400 to $2,000 per month. That's item number one. Item number two, I got more great news for you else. Scott, thank you for the massive super chat. Item number two is Ron Wyden told one of the viewers this channel and other viewers, Danielle and others, that he would do FPUC retro if he got more support. So guess what? Purple Power. The bigger you make this channel, the more we can push. He's going to do, we can get FPUC retro in the fourth stimulus package if we get enough Democrats to say, we're holding out a vote in the fourth stimulus package unless you pay that unpaid FPUC from last year's July to December. Yes, $1,700 for college students made it into this third stimulus package. And finally, that SSI and SSDI. That exciting news comes up in just 30 seconds. I'm going to give you the big update, which would normally be this recording, but there's so much happening. I'll have you a big update about SSI and SSDI coming up in 30 seconds. But who's in the room? I want to see some love. Stay of LA for more. Stay with me in just back 30 seconds. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.la.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more. Join Lalate Daily for the excitement of the new Lalate live daily. The excitement starts on Mornings Lalate at 9 a.m. Home Lalate returns at 11 a.m. daily. And then afternoons Lalate at 1 p.m. Join us daily as the excitement continues live from Santa Monica on Lalate. If you're just joining me, the $14 third stimulus check bill became a passed bill in the Senate about 45 minutes ago. It was broke first on this channel. Happened about 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Eastern Standard Time. But what I want to go over right now in the remaining 15 minutes of this recording is the push for SSI and SSDI, $200 a month, $2,400. That push started on Monday when this person, Senator Elizabeth Warren, introduced a wealth tax bill, which would generate $2.75 trillion for the U.S. economy in tax revenue over 10 years. What is the concept? The concept is that 2% of taxes would be levied upon people whose net worth is over $50 million. An additional 1% of tax for people whose net worth is over $1 billion. Warren said lawmakers will catch up to the overwhelming majority of Americans who are deeming more fairness, more changes, and who believe it's time for a wealth tax. Why is this categorically huge news? It's for the following reason. While running for president, Elizabeth Warren detailed everything you ever heard about of the SSI and SSDI $2,400. Thank you, Catherine, for the super chat, or Cutthroat for the super chat. She was the one who originated the $2,400 while running for president in spring of 2020. Thank you, Tiffany, for becoming Purple Hawk. Everyone welcome Tiffany to the family. Elizabeth Warren said She wants to provide $200 a month on top of your existing SSI, SSDI, Social Security, railroad benefits, and veterans benefits for 12 months, plus a up to 20% lifetime increase and a new benchmark different than COLA. While detailing that on the campaign trail, she also introduced a bill for it to the Senate, a standalone bill. And that standalone bill was introduced in March of 2020. Chuck Schumer co-signed it. It died because Mitch McConnell was then the majority leader and because the Senate session ended in 2020. Well, critics asked her, Senator Warren, how are you going to pay for this SSI, SSDI, $200 a month? Anne Marie, thank you for becoming a Purple Power member. She said, give me time, I'll show you. Then she introduced another plan for social relief. They asked her the question again. Thank you, Jiggerman, for the super chat. And then finally she said, I'll show you where I'm going to get the money from. This, a wealth tax bill. The wealth tax bill was what she said on the campaign trail would pay for the $2,400 of SSI and SSDI. And the incredible great news started this Monday when she introduced the actual bill she said would be used to fund the SSI and SSDI. This is huge, incredible, great news. Now, the viewers of this channel are very sophisticated, and because I've taught you that the SSI, SSDI can now come from 3 different routes. It can come by executive order, which is still in the possibility. Number 2, it can go into the 4th stimulus package, which you're now seeing is sort of a fix-it bill with a lot of additional robust items. The 3rd did not. Or it can be a standalone bill from Elizabeth Warren. She can just take that March bill from last year and reintroduce it to the Senate. But now the incredible great news is on Monday she introduced the bill that would fund it. Remember, it's not her money. The bill's money, $2.75 trillion over 10 years, it's not her money to decide what the money's used for. So you have to have something that says, okay, we got the money for something now. What are we going to use the money for? A wealth tax is popular among voters on both sides for good reason, because they understand the system's rigged, that wealthy and large corporations, as Congress develops additional plans to help our economy, the wealth tax should be at the top of the list for those who plan, because of the huge amount of revenue it would generate. She introduced the bill on Monday. On Tuesday, she appeared on broadcast news, and one of the biggest critics of her actually said he likes reforming the tax system to generate more revenue like that. And then yesterday, as detailed on this channel, a Boston.com survey interviewed people across Massachusetts, her home state, to ask them, do they support the wealth tax? And 50% said yes. If you're on SSI, SSDI, in the third stimulus check package, you will get the stimulus check. You can get the children's check if the IRS knows that child exists. And you can qualify for up to about $5,000 of the remaining items of the 3rd stimulus package. I'm going to be showing you those to you over the next couple of weeks. Every viewer of this channel who makes less than about $45,000 will, under the 3rd stimulus package, qualify for $5,000 on top of the $14 stimulus check. You'll qualify for rent, utilities, food, internet if you're behind on those bills. Congratulations. It's not just a $14 stimulus check day. It's about that plus $5,000. There's a lot of exciting details across the land, as just within the last hour, as broke first here on this channel, VP Harris gave the tie-breaking vote. And who's in the room? There's Ashley, there's Nancy, there's Anne Marie, there's Mitch, and there's Laura. What about adult dependents? $1,400. There's Renee. Hey, Renee. There's Sid and Elizabeth. And there is Babisa and Martha. God bless to all you. And there's Amanda, and there's David Miner. How are you, David? And there is Martha, and there's Martha. And there is Alma and Scott and Ruby Brown. And there's Shirley and Tinkerbell and Love God and Roberto. Chef Roberto, how are you? And there's Janice, and now it's flying. There's Lady, and there's Belinda and Linda Cole and Disco Duck. And wow, what an exciting day. There's El Marie Entertainment and Sandy King. And boy, VP Harris gave the tie-breaking vote, and it became a passed bill. If you're just joining me, and about an hour ago, your $14 third stimulus check bill was passed by the Senate. The Senate. It's back to the House. The bill could be passed by the House as early as the end of today, and then it could be signed by the President as early as today. And then the stimulus checks would go out within 3 days. It could be signed by the President as early as today. There's Sandy, there's Lynette, there's Jacob, and there's Anna and Linda and Evelyn and Del Church and Lynn Glenn. How are you? There's Ashley, and there's Lisa. You did it, family. You did it. The bill will be signed by the President as early as the end of today, and then the checks go out with about 3 days. You could see those checks across this country in the start of the next week. But you're going to see checks going out early next week across the land. Really exciting, great news. We're at the bottom of the hour at 10:30. I'm so excited for you. Finally, your $1,400 third stimulus check has passed. It got almost no changes to it. The change on the phase out of the check doesn't concern most viewers this channel. It's for people who make six figures. And then the change for unemployment for FPUC yesterday is actually a wash if you make less than $25,000. It's a wash when you run the numbers because you're saving on $10,200 of tax-free unemployment benefits for UI, PUA, FPUC, all of them from March to August. And if you make over $40,000 and less than $100,000, you actually make money on the deal because of the $10,200 of tax-free. You actually end up pocketing about a couple $100 to about $1,000. You make money on the deal. So yesterday's developments had no impact on anyone's pocketbook or gave you some extra money. I'm really excited for you. Wow, we're at the bottom of the hour. I will be back with you at 11 o'clock as we start Noontime Lalate. Are you excited? Noontime Lalate starts at 11 o'clock with the big developments across the land. It's a 2-hour programming block. We'll be going over the exciting news of the passage of your bill, what's going to happen next, what's going to happen then with forced stimulus, which is just a blink away. Forced stimulus is just a blink away. FPUC retro reoccurring stimulus checks, SSI and SSDI, $200, $2,400 a month, that and more. If you've not hit that subscribe button, hit it right now. Who else is in the family? Jesus and Jenny and Amy, and there's Bonnie. I'll see you in 30 minutes as LA continues. Stay with LA for more.